get in the aircraft and do some chair flying for now. Alright, so what I want you to do is we're gonna go over everything and you're just gonna use your hands and tell me the steps, okay? Alright?
Okay.
Make sense? Okay, so immediately let's go and practice some radio calls. That's the one thing I want to work on. Okay?
Radio call.
Yeah, so what you want to do is pretend you're tuning it in. So what's the first ever frequency that you set in when you start the plane up?
125.5 for the 80s.
Okay, and then you
And
okay.
124.3.
Okay, what information is it?
Today it's Bravo.
Okay, so make your radio call.
Background Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo uniform on apron 1. Request for localist departure with information Bravo.
Okay.
And afterwards he would provide the squawk code. Then I would just repeat the squawk code like it's 7247. Then Romeo uniform Foxtrot. 7247 Romeo uniform Foxtrot.
Okay.
And afterwards we would head back over there and just say we are lined up, and he would give he would tell ready for takeoff, and there are certain other points like hold shot over echo, so we should just repeat like hold shot at echo Romeo uniform Foxtrot.
Good. Okay. So one thing I did not do is looking at our flights here. Our lesson. So I didn't FAMU on spiral. That's why I put incomplete.
Spiral?
Yes. So this is here.
Okay.
We didn't do circuit touch and goes. Spiral dice recovery. We didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
So that's why I marked it incomplete.
Okay.
So it's incomplete satisfactory. So.
And over there, I told you that like Sad taught me power on and power on recovery, but he still marked it incomplete.
Yeah.
Because it was just a FAM.
It was just a FAM, exactly. That's why we did the next flight. That's why I put satisfactory. That's why there's some stuff that like is incomplete. So there's a lot of stuff in the lesson plan that of course you heard that you can always skip over. But I need to talk to Dever and ask him if he wants me to skip over.
Okay, no worries.
Because he's a boss man.
Yes.
But yeah, so yeah. So, okay, so you go over there, you do your run-up check, you do everything, okay, and then you go and you hold short. What do you say? And on what frequency?
It would be on ground frequency.
To hold short?
Hold short, not ground, like inner tower.
Okay, so what is it?
118. I don't have the chart over here, like my VFR.
You should not look at your VFR chart. You should write down on your piece of paper.
Like that, I have written on my piece of paper as well.
18.1.
18.1.
Okay.
118.
And then what do you say?
Hold short at
Bay Tower. You always start with the thing. Come on.
Like from starting?
No. If you want to talk to tower, say Bay Tower.
Bay Tower. If they give hold shot, like
just say Bay Tower, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, ready at Echo.
Bay Tower, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, ready at Echo.
Okay, what if he says hold short? What do you say?
Hold shot at Echo, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay, you gotta say fast.
Hold shot at Echo, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay, what if he says, what if a plane from you is moving forward and he's gonna line up? What do you say after? What do you say?
Line up?
No. If a plane's moving forward, what do you say? What's that tell you?
Line up and wait. He would.
No. Okay. Come on. If the plane is moving forward in front of you and you're number 2, you say Bay Tower, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, ready in sequence.
Okay.
So he can move you too.
Okay, got it.
So if you're second in line and the plane starts moving forward and it's not you,
okay,
then you say Bay Tower, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot,
ready at sequence.
And then he might say line up and wait, follow the Cessna, and then you say
line up and wait, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
You can't say anymore. You say okay. Line up and wait, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Or if it says hold short, what do you say?
Hold short at Echo, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay. What if he says line up and wait?
Line up and wait, Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Okay. Stop looking at it. You should be able to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta say it fast and quick. Okay. Do you ground one fast? Go. Your initial ground call.
Bay Tower. Cessna,
Bay ground.
Bay ground. Cessna 152. Romeo Uniform. Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Bay ground. Cessna 152. Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. On apron 1, request for local east departure with information Bravo.
You can't say restart.
Background, Cessna 152, Romeo, background, Cessna 152, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, on apron 1, ready for local east departure with information Charlie. Request for local east departure with information Charlie.
Restart.
Background, Cessna 152,
Stop
Foxtrot.
saying restart.
Background, Cessna 152, background, Cessna 152, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, request for local, on apron 1, request for local east departure with information Charlie.
Restart.
Background, Cessna 152, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, on apron 1, request for local east departure with information
You can't have
Charlie.
no gaps in between. Say again. Stop saying or having a pause. Restart.
Background, Cessna 152, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, on apron 1, request for local east departure with information Charlie.
Good. Restart. Go again.
Background, Cessna 152, Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot, on apron 1, with request for local east departure with information Charlie.
Good. And then what do you repeat?
The squawk code, which was.
And then when he gives you your altimeter setting, you confirm the altimeter setting. You confirm the departure, courthouse or automall, and the runway that you taxi. Okay. If it's runway 13 or 07, you do your run up here. Okay, you do your run up here. If it's runway 07 or 13, you look at the windsock and you park right in front of there. Okay.
Yes.
And then when it's alpha, and it's runway 13, you have to accept the intersection departure. So then you say, big ground, Cessna 152, Foxtrot, Romeo from Foxtrot, and me, requesting local east departure with Bravo, and we accept intersection departure. Okay. So you have to say you accept the intersection departure. It's on ADAS, and you have to say that. Okay, or else they will come back with saying, oh, can you accept intersection departure? You want to let them know beforehand. Okay.
Okay.
All right. When you go to hold short the line, when you go to hold short line, there's always multiple things that you can anticipate. You can anticipate hold short, line up and wait, or clear for takeoff. Okay. So you need to know those. If there's traffic coming in, of course it's gonna be hold short. Okay. If it says Romeo from Foxtrot from Echo, you're clear for takeoff. Runway heading. What do you do? What does that mean? Runway heading.
It would be 25.
No, if it says you're clear for takeoff, runway 25, keep runway heading.
Like you should taxi and just directly take off.
Yes, and he says keep runway heading. What's that mean? If he says keep runway heading, that means you take off and you stay straight. You don't turn left or right.
Like we don't make a turn, right?
You go straight or left. You don't go straight or left. You go.
You just go straight.
Exactly. Okay.
Okay.
You just go straight. Okay. You don't turn left or right. Okay. If he says runway heading.
Okay. Like after, like, so he would give the instruction to turn, or
no. Yeah, he'll give the instruction.
Okay.
Okay. If he says keep runway heading, but if he says you're clear for takeoff, then at 400 feet, at 300 feet you check right, clear right.
Yes.
Check for traffic. And at 400 feet you make your turn.
Turn.
Okay.
Got it.
At 400 feet, okay, and then at 800 feet, you make the other
radio
turn.
call.
Yeah, you make your radio call, but you turn again.
Yep.
So it would be 4, turn right, 800, make your radio call, turn right.
And maintain the highway.
Yeah, exactly, okay? All the way until 1800 feet.
Yep.
Alright?
Got it.
And then when you see the railway track, the bridge I told you about, that's your cue to climb up to 2,300 and you leave the zone. And he'll say,
switch.
He'll say, Romeo for Foxtrot, you're clear on route. Switch on route frequency. And then you say, okay, Romeo for Foxtrot. Have a good day. And then you switch to Langley, okay? Okay?
Got it.
And then you had Courthouse, you have Langley, you have those landmarks, you have the Glen Valley Field, you have the mountains, you have Chilliwack Mountain, you have Sumas Mountain, you have all the mountains, you have Mission, you have all the river. Use those landmarks around you to navigate to your practice area. Okay? I've been telling you, look at the landmarks. Where is this? The airport, it should be on the right side.
Right side.
Columbia should be on your left side. You should follow at an angle, okay?
Okay.
You see that your landmark is off, that means you're off.
Okay, then we should adjust accordingly.
Adjust your heading accordingly, okay? And then a harpo check.
Harpo check.
Below off, what's a harpo check?
It's heading, altitude, then radio, then panel check, then engine gauges, and then harpo L for leaning the mixture.
Okay? Okay? Makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about some ground for a turning stall. Okay, if we're doing a turning stall, that means what angle of bank are we doing when we do climbing turns?
It would be 16.
What angle of bank are we doing when we do a climbing turn?
Gentle.
Gentle, which is
Gentle.
max.
15 degrees.
Max. Okay. A climbing turn is basically when you're climbing. A climbing stall. Basically, it's when you're climbing. We're doing a 30-degree angle bank. Oh no, gentle stall. Gentle, but we're pitching up until we stall.
Yep.
Okay. When we're doing a climbing stall, a turning stall, we're turning and we're stalling, right?
Yep.
Gentle turn, we're stalling, stall. As we pitch up more and more, and when we stall the plane, you'll see this wing has a higher angle of bank.
Higher angle of bank.
So it reaches the critical angle of attack.
Yes.
Faster than this one. So this one will stall first, and when it stalls, what happens?
It would just fall down, drop.
So if you're doing a climbing stall, a turning stall to the right, you would expect a left wing drop to enter a left spin. Yeah. So you should get ready. So when it happens, you call stall, wing drop. You say stall, wing drop, and after that it is gonna be opposite rudder.
Yep, right.
Lower the nose, and then full power.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let's say we're doing a turning stall. Immediately watch. Ready? Opposite rudder, lower nose. Okay, neutral. Opposite rudder, lower nose. Level the wings, and then power. Ease up the dive.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So it'll be this. Okay. So you're doing a climbing turn, a stalling, turning stall to the right. Wing drop. You say wing drop. Wing drop. Opposite rudder, lower the nose. Okay. Push forward to break the stall.
Okay.
Full power. Ease out the dive. Okay. Make sense?
If we are making right turn, then it would be
left
wing drop. So we would push this one.
Left rudder, yeah.
Right rudder.
Right rudder.
Right rudder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep, okay, got it.
If you do a left wing drop, then you do, of course, right rudder.
Yes.
Okay? Lower the nose, okay? And after that, if you're doing a left turning stall,
then we
would
a
right wing
would drop. So left rudder full.
Lower nose.
Yep. And afterwards,
full power. Okay, do not do power idle.
Yep.
And don't be so aggressive on the rudder. Okay, so remember, ready?
Yes.
Just like how we did it, ready? So you do opposite rudder.
Yeah.
Stop the thing, neutral, and then ease out the rudder. Full power.
Full power.
Ease out. Because if you do opposite rudder, what happens?
We another spin or.
Because we're slow, we're gonna stall again. If you pitch up too quickly, and then we do opposite rudder, we'll enter the second spin. Like how it happened to us. Okay. So be very careful. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So again, if we're doing a turning stall, okay, and we do a turning stall to the right, the left will drop first.
So calling stall, then wing drop, then right rudder,
lower the nose to break the stall,
and
full power, ease out the rudder, neutral ailerons, and pitch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Got it. Let's say we're doing a turning stall to the left. What do we do?
Left. So the right wing would drop. So stall, wing drop. So left rudder.
Yep.
Then pitch down, neutralize, then full power.
Yeah. Ease out the rudder.
Yep.
Controls. Don't do too aggressive, and then ease out the dive.
Okay.
Good. Okay. All right. Let's talk about spiral dive. So I'm gonna enter a spiral dive, right? And it's gonna be like this. And we're doing spiral dive. You look out. You look at your airspeed increasing. Okay. Those are signs. Bank to the right. Nosing down. Attitude. Speed increasing. Immediately. Your power's gonna be like this, right? Immediately. Power idle. Carpet on.
Okay.
Carpet on, power idle. Right?
Yeah.
So immediately, carpet's gonna be on already, right?
Yep.
So power idle, roll promptly. So watch, ready? So we're doing right. Watch. Look at the rudders too.
Okay.
Feel the rudders. Ready? So spiral dive, recovery. Power idle, left rudder with left aileron.
Yep.
And then ease out the left rudder. Okay.
And neutralize.
Neutralize the rudder. Okay. And then after that, pitch up. Ease out the dive.
And
once airspeed reaches 90, power back in, carpet off. Okay, makes sense?
Makes sense.
So if you're doing left, what will you do? Left, and then after that, I say recover. What do you do?
Then.
Power here, hand here.
Okay.
So what do you do?
First we would just
power idle first.
Power idle.
Roll the wings fast.
Okay. Power idle. Left. Right.
Restart.
So okay.
Power idle. Roll wings, right rudder, ease out the rudder,
the dive, then neutralize the rudder,
ease out the rudder, and then ease out the dive.
Okay.
And then pitch up, and then 90 knots.
And 90 knots, then carb it off, power first, and carb it off.
Power 4 or power 23?
Power 23.
Yes. Restart. So, and I say recover, what do you do? Power idle.
Power idle. then
right rudder,
then
right aileron, ease out the rudder,
neutral,
and then
pitch up,
and
90 knots. Then we would just add 2300 RPM and afterwards carb it off.
Okay, restart again to the right. So I say recover. What do you do? Power idle.
Power idle.
Left aileron, left rudder, ease out the left rudder, pitch up,
and afterwards 90 knots. Then we would just add 2300 RPM and carb it off.
Good. Okay, let's practice 4 slips. Let's say the wind is coming this way. Okay, what you do first, you set power idle.
Power idle.
Set for 65 knots.
65 knots, it would be something. I don't know.
No, power idle.
Yeah, power idle.
65 knots for speed, so you pitch for 65.
So pitch for 65, then trim.
Then the wind is coming from the right, so then you bank into the wind.
Bank into the wind.
And then you put opposite rudder, so left
rudder.
And then you pitch down a little bit for 65,
okay.
And then that's it. And then
airspeed won't be true
so
over here, so we just judge.
And then after that, let's say you're back onto the right glide approach path. So then after that, you ease out the rudder.
Yep.
Roll the wings.
And
continue
at
65.
Continue at 65.
Okay, let's restart that. Okay. So immediately, what will you do? Set the glide speed. So power idle.
Trim for 65.
Wind is coming from the left this time. Left this time. The left.
Okay, over here.
Yeah. So then you.
So left 30 degree almost.
Yeah, and then after push full right rudder.
And
then pitch down a
bit and just judge the speed.
Visual, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
And afterwards we would just
ease out the rudder first. Roll the wings. Continue the approach. For glide.
Yep. The same speed.
Okay, let's do that again. Ready? So what's the first thing you do?
Power idle.
Wind is coming from the right.
Right. So we would first trim for
65
knots.
Wind is coming from the right. What do you do?
This
pitch. No, not pitch.
Like
roll
this
into the
roll
bank into the wind.
30 degrees.
Just roll into the wind. Yeah, and then what?
And this opposite rudder.
Push it.
So left. And we would
push nose a little bit down. And then.
It's set for like.
Let's say you're on your correct approach path. What do you do now?
Now we would just like ease off the rudder, then neutral, and
continue the glide. Okay. Good. Okay. So that's forward slip.
Forward slip.
Let's do a turning slip. A turning slip is easy. Let's say you have to turn on to that yellow line. The yellow line is our runway. What will you do?
Power idle.
Trim for 65. Turn towards the runway.
Okay.
Right rudder. That's it. And then pitch down for 60.
Okay.
That's it. And you continue. And then to increase your turn radius or your turn, you just roll more. Okay. Same with you're in a 4 slip. Let's say you're in a 4 slip and you wanna go right or left. You would turn a little bit right, or if you want to turn left, ease a little bit off that right.
But we should like not bank too much, else we would enter in spiral, a dive.
If you're too super slow, or if you do rudder, then you can start skidding. Okay. You won't do slip. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay, makes sense. Okay. So yeah. So let's try again. So let's do turning slip. Let's say you have to turn right.
Turn right. So first,
no, power idle first.
Power idle.
65 knots.
65 knots trimming.
Yeah, and then
afterwards
turn towards the runway.
Right, and this would be left
exactly.
rudder.
And then let's say you want to turn tighter, you will turn fully.
Like fully.
Exactly. Okay. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, let's say we want to do left one. What's the first one you do?
Power idle, trim for 65 knots, and afterwards we would turn left, so roll left and right rudder.
Okay. That's basically what our lesson is today.
Okay.
Spiral dive recovery. So let's do spiral dive, okay? Let's say I'm entering the right, and I tell you recover.
Power idle, roll wings.
No, push the left rudder too.
Yep.
Roll, start again. Recover.
Power idle,
roll, yes, good. Yes. Ease out the rudder.
Then
neutralize the ailerons
and pitch
up 90 knots.
90 knots. Then afterwards 2300 RPM, and we would set for this.
You have to do it yourself. Come on.
Yeah.
Ready? Restart. Ready? I'm doing the left one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Recover. Power idle. Right.
Yep. Then pitch
ease out the
up. Pitch up, and afterwards 90 knots. So we would add power 2300 RPM, and carb would be off. And
good. Let's restart again. Ready? Okay. So let's do a hold check right now. Let's do a hold check.
Hold check.
Yeah, go.
We are at safer height. Consider height. 3500.
Height. We have to be recovered by 2,000 feet. So 3,500 is correct.
Yeah,
so you have to say that. So yeah, go.
So hold check.
We need to be recovered by.
We need to recover by 2,000 feet. So 3,500 feet is enough for us.
Okay. So A.
Okay. Then A for aircraft. Carb heat must be on. Mixer must be lean.
Rich.
Rich.
Everything must be
everything
secure.
must be secured, and seat and shoulder harness must be locked.
Okay, good. And then L.
L for leaning the mixer. No,
Come on.
Sorry. It's halt. HALT. L for location.
Yes.
It would be not in a build-up area.
And we're in the
Practice area.
Yes, so
Yep.
we're good. And then T.
And T for traffic lookout and check
So
and talk.
let's do 180. So
180. So
we're doing 180. What are we checking? So we're good.
this
So you're checking back here.
back.
You're checking
This area
this,
down.
up,
This up. This down. This up.
this.
Okay.
So you're looking everywhere. Just the turn. You're looking,
Yes.
looking. Okay, good. And then what's the last thing you do?
And talk. Like give a call.
J. So say Glen Valley. Glen Valley traffic.
Glen Valley traffic.
This is Cessna.
This is Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Over
practicing
Walnut Lake
over Walnut Lake
at 3,500.
at 3,500.
Practicing upper air work.
Practicing upper air work.
Glen Valley traffic.
Glen Valley traffic.
Let's start again. Glen Valley traffic. This is
Okay. Glen Valley traffic. This is Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
over
Owlet Lake.
Walnut
Lake. At 3,500 feet. Practicing upper air works.
Glen Valley traffic.
Glen Valley traffic.
Okay, because there's different. There's Pit Lake traffic.
Okay.
Okay, Glen Valley traffic, and then there's different people. It's Fort Langley Airport. Okay, so you gotta say Glen Valley traffic in the beginning.
So like and in the last.
So then, well, let's say your radio call is so long.
Okay.
They want to catch that you're at the beginning. So at the end you say Glen Valley traffic, so people in Pit Lake traffic know that it's not you. So it's not for them.
Okay.
Okay, so Pit
Got
Lake
it.
traffic is in Pit Meadows. Glen Valley traffic is in Pit Mission.
Okay.
So it's far away. So then you don't want to interfere with that. Okay. So say it again. Glen Valley traffic.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
Over
Owlet
Walnut
Lake at 3,500 feet, practicing upper airworks. Glen Valley traffic.
Okay, restart again.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot.
You can't say in your radio
Okay,
call.
sorry.
Restart.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Practice. Sorry.
Restart.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna.
Who are you talking to? Who are you? Where you are? And what's your intentions? Restart.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Practice.
Over Walnut Lake.
Over Walnut Lake.
3,500. Restart.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Over Owlet
Walnut Lake.
Walnut Lake at 3,500 feet, practicing at upper airworks. Glen Valley traffic.
Okay, restart. Say it again.
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Over Walnut Lake at 3,500 feet, practicing upper airworks. Glen Valley traffic.
I'm looking at our flight. We talked about turning stalls already. Okay, we talked about turning stalls. And what else? We talked about turning stalls already. Spiral dive recovery, we talked about it. Circus Technico, we're not going to talk about that. That's too early. We're not talking about that. That's later on. That's after this flight.
Okay.
After today's flight, then if we were to fly today, so next flight on Friday we'll do spins and spiral and forward slip and turn slips. You already know what to do in the plane, okay?
Yeah.
So because we did pure flying, okay. And then yeah, this kind of stuff saves you money. Imagine you up in the air and you mess up a lot of times in the air.
Yeah.
Imagine you can sit in a plane and you can just do this. And if I wasn't here, it would be free. So imagine you do this for free. On your day off, say we're not flying, hop in a plane, go home and like just sit on your chair and just memorize where the hand goes. You know,
Okay.
you know you sit on the left. You know your hand goes here. You know your hand goes here for a throttle and car key. You know your controls over here. Close your eyes and just feel it.
Yep.
All right, let's restart that. So hold check. So what's your traffic call for hold check?
Glen Valley traffic, Cessna 152 Foxtrot Romeo Uniform Foxtrot. Over Walnut Lake at 3,500 feet, practicing upper airworks. Glen Valley traffic.
Good. Okay, so then you say hold check complete.
All check complete.
All right, so I have control.
You have control.
And I say, I'm gonna enter a spiral dive for you, okay?
Okay.
So I say, okay, hold check is complete, blah blah. Oh, so I'm doing. Oh, I drop my pen, and I force it into a spiral dive.
Oh.
We're into a spiral dive. I'm like, oh no, we're in spiral dive. Our speed's increasing. Right, bank to your right, nose down attitude. Speed's increasing, and I tell you, oh shoot, recover.
Power
idle.
rolling towards left and left rudder.
Rudder, yep.
And afterwards,
Ease of the rudder.
Then
Neutral wings level.
Neutral wings level. Then pitch up.
Yep. Now pitch up.
Pitch up, and after wait
Nose
for
up attitude.
90 knots.
Nose up attitude a
Yep,
little bit.
no. And after 90 knots, we would just enter like 2300 RPM. At
Yep.
2300 RPM.
Copy off and reset. Do it.
Okay.
20, no, do it. 23 first. Power first.
2300.
Carby
and
off.
carb it off.
Lean the mixture.
And lean the mixer.
Okay, you have to do all of it. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say I'm doing it and I drop my pen. Oh no, and I enter a left spiral dive. We see our speeds increasing.
Okay.
We see that we're in a left bank. We're nose down. Okay, and I tell you, recover. What do you do?
Power idle.
Do it. No, do it. Go.
Power idle.
Don't look at me. You have to do it fast. Go. Power idle.
Power idle.
Roll.
Roll
Right
left.
rudder. Ease off the right rudder.
Then
Neutral.
Neutral. Nose up attitude. Wait for the speed.
Power. Go. Power. 23
and
carb heat.
Carb heat
Lean the
and lean
mixture.
the mixer.
Come on. Think about real life. Okay. Fast. So we should like this. Recover. Power idle. Roll. Ease. Pitch up. Nose up. Bigger as 9 knots. 23 carb heat off. First string level. Lean the mixture out.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. So we're in the left one. Okay. And I say, oh, we're in spiral dive. How do you know you're in spiral dive? Tell me.
A higher speed.
Higher speed is increasing rapidly.
Yeah.
We're in a left bank. Nose down. Our altitude is decreasing fast.
Yeah. And steep
Yes.
angle of bank.
So what do you do? Power idle.
Power idle.
Right rudder.
Right rudder. Ease of the rudder.
Yep.
Then pitch up.
Yep.
Nose up attitude.
Yep.
Then afterwards reach 90 knots. Then air power.
Carb
it
off.
Mixer lean.
Good. Okay. That makes sense.
Makes sense.
That's spiral dive. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about forward slip. I want to enter a forward slip and the wind's coming from the right. What do you do?
Right. So
The
bang.
wind's coming. Yep.
Bang.
No. The first one is set your glide speed.
Power off. Then
The
power
whole
idle.
point of a forward slip and a turning slip is to increase your rate of descent.
Okay.
How do you maximize your rate of descent?
Like decreasing the power.
Power idle. That's
Yeah,
how you
power
maximize
idle.
your rate of descent. So restart.
Uh,
So I want to do a forward slip and the wind's coming from the left. What do you do?
left. So power idle.
Carpy
Carb it
on.
on. Then trim for.
It's carpy on first. Come on.
Okay.
Carpy on first.
Carb it on.
Mixture rich. Come on. Restart.
Okay.
Go.
Mixer
Rich. Carpy on.
Carb it on.
Oh, traffic check first though. Clear in front, clear below.
Clear in front. Clear below.
What do you do now?
Now hold. No.
Cockpit check.
Cockpit check. Gauges
Is
work.
forward slip and turning slip a air exercise?
No.
Restart. Traffic check.
Traffic check. Clear below and above.
Clear in front, clear below.
Clear in front. Clear below. Cockpit check.
Mixture rich first.
Mixer rich.
Carpy
Carb it
on.
on.
Power idle.
Power idle.
Set for 65.
And set for 65.
Okay, then the wind's
And
coming from the left.
Left. So we would bang it as left
Okay.
and right rudder.
And then
And afterwards
pitch a little bit
pitch
down.
down.
Okay. Keep that picture of that 65 to 70 knots
Okay.
when you first set it up. Okay, then what's next? Let's say you
Then-
get on a right. Let's say you're drifting to the left a lot. What do you do?
We would just like
No, you hold your rudder, and to adjust
and
your
more
you-
back.
You're to the left already,
Yeah.
and you're drifting to the left. You ease out of the
Ease
left bank. That's it.
Yeah. So we
Hold the rudder.
like we would not pressure like low.
No, you need to full
rudder.
Fold.
Okay. Okay.
The
Got
only
it.
thing you can do is your
Ailerons.
aileron. So
okay.
if you're drifting to the left, we need
So-
to do a little bit of right.
Right.
Okay. Let's say you're too much to the right.
Then we
Then
would
you need to-
left.
Left.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Too much to right. Increase your angle of bank. Okay. Restart.
Clear in front. Clear below. Mixer link. Carb it on. Power idle. Set for glide speed.
65.
65. Then which direction?
Right.
Right. So this and full left rudder and would
Push it
continue
down.
pitch down.
Pitch down a little
Yeah.
bit for 65 knots. Okay, let's say we're going too much to the right. What do you do?
A little bit
To the left?
Left.
So ease out of the bank a little bit?
Yeah.
Let's say you're going too much to the left. What do you do?
like
Pitch a little bit.
right. Right.
Roll a little bit to the left. Right.
Right.
Increase your angle of bank. Okay? Let's say
Okay.
you're on a right approach path. What do you do?
Afterwards
No. Ease up the rudder.
ease of the rudder.
Wings level.
Wings level.
And then continue so restart.
Okay.
Go. So how do you roll out?
Ease of the rudder.
Yep.
Wings level.
And then continue,
And continue the
65 knots.
knots.
Good, okay? Let's restart that. Go.
clear in front, clear below, mixer ridge, carb hit on, power idle, set for glide speed.
Wind to the left.
Wind is towards the left, left aileron, right rudder,
Pitch a
and
little bit
pitch
down. Okay. Let's say you're on the right approach path. What do you do?
Ease of the rudder.
Yep.
Wings would be like on
Level. Yep.
And afterwards we would just fly towards the approach speed.
Yeah.
Glide speed.
How does it make you feel? It makes you feel more confident, right?
Yep.
See, now you know what to do in the plane in real life. I already told you from the presentation, but now you actually know what to do in real life.
Yes.
So when we do it, now you know. Okay, so he wants me to bank it to the wind. That's how much I should bank. He wants to do full left rudder. That's what it feels like to do full left
Like
rudder.
always we are doing full left rudder or right rudder.
In a forward slip.
Okay.
In a
turning.
In a side slip, you don't do full rudder.
Okay.
In a side slip, you only do a crosswind, so you only do like this much if you need to.
Like
and then you
whatever is needed.
Yeah, and you did bank into the wind a little bit, and you do enough so you stay on track.
Okay.
The difference between a side slip and a forward slip is that a forward slip you're going forward, right, the whole time on your track. The whole point of a side slip is that you're crossing, you're into the wind, and you're basically just
skidding or sleeping.
You're skidding into, you're basically slipping into the wind.
Yep.
Right. But a forward slip is like to decrease altitude.
Yep.
A side slip is to just a side slip. There's no increasing your rate of descent in a side slip.
Constant rate of descent.
Yeah, but in a side slip, you're only there just to correct your heading and your track for the wind. Because the wind is pushing you. Let's say the wind is pushing you to the left. You need to do a side slip to the right a little bit, so then you can continue your track. Let's say my leg is the runway, and I keep getting pushed to the left. You'll do a side slip to the right, so now your heading is into the right, and you're bouncing. You're basically countering that wind, and you're doing a side slip all the way into the runway, and then you kick left rudder, and then you land. And you lift the right wheel first, left wheel after, nose. Controls right into the wind. Okay. That's how you do a crosswind landing. We'll do that in the future.
You just showed me there was one time crosswind. I remember.
And I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to take over. Yeah. Here's the thing. If you always gonna land, if you land runway 13, 90% it's gonna be crosswind.
Okay.
90%. Because look at this windsock. Imagine the windsock is always going to be hitting 2.5, right?
Yeah.
If you take on 2.5, the wind's always 2.5. But runway 13 is this, right?
Yes.
So look at the winds. It's directly going to have a crosswind to the left.
Yeah.
So every time if they say right base 3-1,
so there will be crosswind.
Okay. When you're coming over on a mall or courthouse, if you're coming over on a mall, what is the two arrivals that they will give you?
25 direct or 3-1
right base.
Right base.
Okay. Good.
It's over here. You taught me.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Good. Today's the summer. Usually in the summertime, is obviously gonna be runway 25.
Okay.
Always. Okay. You know why? Because of sea breeze and land
and the sea breeze and land breeze.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. It's always gonna be like that. Okay. In the summertime it gets warmer. All of that. Okay. In the wintertime, it's always gonna be it's usually runway 13. In the wintertime.
Like in wintertime, during December and January, we can fly over here or not?
Yeah, you can. January was really bad this year. I think we only fly like twice that whole month.
Oh.
Yeah, January was really bad. Really bad. We barely flew. Like if you were not doing circus, you would not fly the whole month. It was only circus. It was really bad.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, yeah, okay. So that's turning slip. We did turning slip. We talked about forward slip. We talked about spiral dive recovery.
Spiral dive recovery.
Okay. Let's go back to we did turning stalls. Okay. What to do when we did a turning stall? Let's talk about spin. So I enter a spin. What's the first thing we do in a spin?
First relax, then power idle.
Idle. Let's say it's a spin to the right. What do you do? So show me.
It would be.
Show me. No, show me first on your hand here. So okay. So I say recover. So what do you do? Power idle.
Power idle.
Left rudder.
Left rudder. Full.
Until the spin stops.
And until
push
the spin
forward.
full.
Brake stall.
And
ease of the rudder.
Ease of the rudder.
Neutral.
Neutral ailerons. And
ease out the dive fast.
Yeah.
So you don't go and
enter another stall or spin.
Yeah. And after that. And
afterwards set for
nose up attitude.
Yeah.
And then 90 knots. Power. Carby off. Set. And then yeah.
Lean the mix.
Yes. Okay. And then remember yesterday when we're doing a stall, this plane's super sensitive. You have to be coordinated. Okay. Let's say we do a 2300 RPM stall. Okay. we're stalling, we're picking up. So,
Picking up.
so we're simulating a takeoff. So immediately when you add power to, or you leave it at 2,000, you have to do a nose up attitude to let the air bleed off.
Yeah.
So nose up attitude a little bit, and then slowly start pitching up. So basically it would be like this. So nose up, and then
Pitching up.
as your speed starts slowing down, start pitching up a bit until it's fully, okay?
Yeah.
Hold it like this, okay? Make sure you have a reference outside, stay coordinated. Look at the clouds, see how, if your nose is yawing left or right. Okay, and then immediately you see a nose drop or wing drop. Stall. Lower nose.
Okay.
Control the wing drop if you need to. Power, carpet off. Climb up. Fast. It has to be fast. You should in a climbing stall, you should not even lose altitude past your starting altitude. If you're at 4,000 and we start at 4,000, you should not even be at 3,900 if you're in a climbing stall, because you already lose altitude. You're climbing. If you're doing a power off stall, then okay, 100 feet.
In power off stall,
We don't do power off stall at all.
like
We only learn power off stalls in the beginning, so you know. But on your flight test, you do a power on.
Sad
Yep.
taught me power on and power off.
Yep.
In power off stalls, we were losing 400 feet roughly, and in power on, it was like less, like 100 and 150 feet according to him.
But if you're doing a climbing stall,
Yep, climbing stall, we shouldn't lose the RL.
a climbing stall or a takeoff stall,
Okay.
which is power.
Yep.
When we always simulate power, it's always going to be 2,000 or 1,500 is like maybe like you're doing an approach stall, where you're coming to land.
Yeah,
You might do an
land.
approach stall, but if you do 2,000, you're simulating you're doing a takeoff stall.
Okay.
Takeoff stall. That's what we try and simulate.
Yep.
A lot of students take off, like how you remember last time yesterday you took off, you pitch a little bit too abruptly. If I wasn't there to correct you, you might stall.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the kind of things that we're talking about. Okay,
Got it.
so look at that plane.
Yes, tail dragger.
Canada aerobatics.
It's aerobatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
They would be practicing for like
what?
air activity, like they are showing over here.
Air show?
Yep, air show.
That's a long.
July.
July 13th. That's far.
Yeah.
That's far away. Okay. Anyways, okay. Let's say we're in the spin again, and we're in a right spin.
Right spin.
Okay, so we're turning. We're doing a spin to the right. What do we do first?
First
Relax.
power idle, then left rudder
until
full,
it stops,
and
push a little bit to
push
break the stall.
down, and
Ease
neutral.
out. Neutral. Do not turn this.
Yep.
Rudder.
And ease off the dive.
Yeah, and then ease
And-
out the dive.
And afterwards
90
wait
knots.
for 90 knots and
Power
power
what?
2300
Carb it
and
off.
carb it off.
Good.
And lean the mixture.
Good. Climb out to the altitude that you're at. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Let's say we're into a stall. Okay. So we're doing 2,000 RPM stall. What will you do? So you leave your hand here. So you do a little bit nose up and let the speed until 70 knots. Until 60. Okay. Until 60. Start pitching up, and then you set.
Until 50, I think, because
No. So
Okay.
you're gonna do nose up until 60.
nose up until
and then
60.
and then start pitching up,
Yeah.
pitching up. Because nose up is this much.
Yes.
Start pitching up fully until you have full
Fully.
deflection
Yeah.
after 60. That will help you stall faster.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
Or help you control the stall. So say coordinator, okay? And then you see a nose drop. What do you do? Just a nose drop.
Stall.
Then lower the nose.
Then lower the nose.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Lower this
lower
much.
the nose, then full power and
Carb it out,
carb
and
it
then
off.
climb back up
And
to 100 feet. Climb
Yeah.
back 100 feet. Okay? You lower the nose this much.
yeah.
Don't do this.
Yes.
Just do this much.
Okay.
Okay? Nose up,
This.
nose down. Just this much.
Okay.
This much, okay? Got it? This
Got
much,
it.
okay? Let's say we're stalling, okay? And then we get left wing drop. What do you do? Lower the nose.
Lower the nose, left wing drop.
Say stall.
Stall.
Wing drop.
Wing drop. So right rudder.
So lower the nose. Lower nose first.
Lower the nose.
Right rudder.
Right rudder. Then afterwards neutralize the rudder.
Full power.
Full power. Carb it off.
Climb out the stall.
Yep.
Climb out of the thing, okay? So let's try it again. So we're doing a takeoff stall, okay? A power on stall, and then oh no, we get a right wing drop.
Right wing drop.
Lower
Stall.
yeah, so stall, wing drop.
Lower the
Nose.
nose. Left rudder. Neutralize the rudder.
Full
then
power.
full power. Carb it off and climb back.
Good. Okay? Makes sense?
Makes sense.
This plane is super sensitive. When you do your flight test in the future, I highly will bet that you will enter you will get a wing drop when you do a power on stall on your flight test. So because the plane is so sensitive, it's aerobatic. Okay?
Okay.
So anything like this or any like this much of a movement in a power on stall, you will enter a wing drop.
Wing drop.
Okay? That's why we kept entering wing drops yesterday.
Yes.
It's super sensitive. It's windy. We get wind gusts, wing drop.
Okay.
Okay? So it's better to just keep practicing the wing drop because when it happens, boom, lower nose. Okay? Opposite rudder.
Yep.
Ease out. Full power.
Full power,
Get out.
power.
Okay?
Okay.
Never do a power idle. Okay?
Yes.
Never do power idle or never use ailerons
Yep.
to recover. Oh,
It'll worse.
you'll do a secondary spin.
Okay.
Okay? So immediately, lower nose, off the rudder, full power, carby off, ease
Okay.
out. Okay? The full power will pull you out of its spin.
Yep.
It'll pull you out. It'll make it easier for you. It'll pull you out and you'll
Yes.
stop.
Yes.
Okay? Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. Which one is stalled? A spiral or a spin? Which one is stalled?
Spiral is a spin is a stall. Spiral is not
stalled.
stalling.
Which one has low airspeed?
Spin has a low airspeed. Spiral has a high airspeed.
Good. Okay. Which one's more dangerous?
Spiral is a more
Good.
dangerous. Spin is less dangerous.
Good. What is a spiral?
Spiral in which like
Yeah. It's
a continuous turn is there, like continuous radius turn.
Spiral is a descending turn with rapid wing loading, speed, and decrease in altitude.
Okay.
Okay, got it. No difference. Power idle, wings level promptly,
Wings.
ease out the dive.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a spiral. In a spin, power idle, opposite rudder.
Opposite rudder.
Okay, that's a spin. Okay, so know the difference, know what to do. Okay, or else I'll kill
Yeah.
you. It'll kill you.
Yeah, I've got it.
Do you know the video of the plane?
Yeah, I saw. No, like not that plane.
This plane that got spiral. Within 30 seconds, within a minute, he crashed.
I don't know.
I'll show you. We'll watch it right now. Never show me this.
I think that one. There were two planes. Once Dever showed one video.
How'd you say 8 seconds to live? This one.
The sky is overcast and the visibility. The sky is overcast and the visibility poor. That reported 5-mile visibility looks more like 2, and you can't judge the height of the overcast. Your altimeter says you're at 1,500 feet, but your chart tells you there's terrain in the area as high as 1,200 feet. Still, you've flown through weather like this before, so you press on. You find yourself easing back slightly on the controls to give yourself more clearance. Then, with no warning, you're in the soup. You peer so hard into the mist that your eyes hurt. You swallow, only to find your mouth dry. Somewhere a voice is saying, you should have turned back. You now have 178 seconds to live. You push the rudder and add a little pressure on the controls to stop the turn. But this feels unnatural, and you return the controls to their original position. This feels better, but now your compass is turning a little faster,
Okay,
and your
so
airspeed is increasing. You scan the panel for help, but you don't find any. It doesn't
Increasing
make any
airspeed.
sense.
Yeah.
Left
You're sure
bank.
you'll break out in
Turning
a few
compass
minutes,
fast. You end
but
spiral
you don't
dive.
have a few minutes. You now have 100 seconds to live. You glance at your altimeter and are shocked to see it unwinding. You're already down to 1,200 feet. Instinctively, you pull back on the controls, but the altimeter still unwinds. The tach is in the red.
Here,
and the
that's a good point. He said he starts picking up
Yeah.
in it, but he did pitch up first.
Yeah.
You never do that. Why?
To break the stall, we need to
If you pitch up and in the turn itself already, you're going to increase the wing load and break your wings off right
Yeah.
away. That's why
loading factor.
loading factor, exactly. You want to roll wings first,
Okay.
level the wings first, and then
pitch.
ease out the dive.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy eased out the dive. This guy pitched up in the turn, which made the turn tighter. Tighter. Wing load increases. Okay. That's why power idle. Roll wings promptly first, and then they don't say this. Oh, power idle, pitch up, then roll wings. It's It's power idle. Roll wings
wings.
promptly. Ease out of the
Ease out
dive.
the
If you do that in the turn, you'll increase your wing load and die. Okay?
Okay.
Your speed's almost there too. You now have 45 seconds to live. Now you're sweating and shaking. There must be something wrong with the controls. Pulling back only moves the airspeed deeper into the red.
See?
You can hear the wind tearing at the airplane. You have 10 seconds to live. Then you see the ground. The trees rush up at you. You can see the horizon if you turn your head far enough. But it's at a strange angle. You open your mouth to scream.
Okay?
Yep.
175 seconds to live. Okay?
Yep.
Watch these videos. These are really good videos. It talks about why. It talks about case reports.
Okay.
Okay? These are real reports of why happened, what accidents happen and all that. Okay?
Yep. Got it.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay? But yeah. So, we went over turning slip. Okay? We went over spiral dive.
Forward slip.
Climbing turns.
Yep.
Turning stalls.
Yep.
We went over spiral dives, recoveries. We went over turning slips, forward slips. We went over radio calls, halt check. Okay. We went over the same procedure, what to do
Yeah.
on the ground, what to say. Remember, when you press the mic, it's press to talk. Okay, not press and pause. Okay,
Okay,
press
got it.
and say it. Think about what to say. Say it fast and clear. No pausing. It's a busy airport. Okay.
Yep.
When you go over here, you power idle, hold the brakes, check left and right. Then you move forward a little bit,
Move
and then when
forward.
you turn left,
Then
what do you
you-
say? When you push left rudder, what do you say?
Left wing drop.
Wing left,
Wing left.
ball
Ball
right.
right. It would be increasing.
Decreasing left. When you turn left, it decreases.
Okay.
When
Decreases.
you push right, it
And
increases.
it would be
Swing.
swinging.
Stable.
Stable.
Say again. Left rudder,
Left rudder.
wing
left.
left,
Ball
wing
right,
left,
wing
ball
left,
right,
ball right,
decreasing, swinging,
swinging,
stable.
stable.
Say again. Wing rudder left,
Rudder left,
wing left.
wing left, ball right, decreasing, swinging, stable.
Okay, right rudder,
Wing right, ball left, decreasing,
increasing. It's opposite.
yep, increasing,
Swinging.
swinging, stable.
Okay, right rudder.
Wing right, ball left, increasing, swinging, stable.
Good. And then wind. If the
Wind
wind is behind us and to the right, what do you do?
It would be like this.
Good. If the wind is in front of us and to the left, what do you do?
Full over.
No, you just keep it neutral
Neutral.
and into the left.
Okay,
Okay?
got it.
Because when we take off into wind, do we do this?
No.
No, we do this. That's it. And then
Like
and
over here we are going on ground, so we are doing just like so.
no, never do that.
Okay.
Okay? It's neutral into the wind if it's in front of us. So when it's right behind us to the right, what do we do?
Behind us.
Behind us to the left, what do we do?
So we would be like
Good.
this.
That's how we task it today, okay?
Yeah.
So, let's say we're taking off, right? Close your door. Okay? Let's say we're taking off into a wind, okay? If we're taking off into wind and the wind's coming to the left, you'll hold it like this when you take off, okay? So
Okay.
you'll have one hand here, okay?
One hand, okay.
And then when you reach 50 knots,
Then
you'll roll out and then
pitch up.
start to pitch. Okay? Remember, you pitch this much only
Okay.
and take off. Do not pitch abruptly, okay?
Yes,
When you
got
pitch up after you trim for
Trim for
VY.
67.
Yeah, okay, you trim for 67, which is a little bit nose up, and you
Yeah.
hold it. At 300 feet, you check for traffic.
Traffic and
okay?
make a right turn.
You want to get in the
Climbing.
I want you to get in the habit. At 300 feet, I want you to say positive speed, positive speed, positive speed, positive speed.
Okay.
Okay? Positive speed, on speed, okay? At 300 feet, okay? I want you to say that, okay? And 300 feet, clear right. Because when you do your 300 feet check, you have to start adding flaps in the future. So at 300 feet, we say on speed. We say on speed. We say on speed. On rate. Oh wait.
Positive speed.
Positive speed. On speed.
On speed.
And then we say flaps up.
Flaps
okay?
up.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we say 300 feet. We check for traffic, and then we make a turn. Okay.
Got it.
So I want to get you in the habit of checking at 300 feet. And then when we're coming to approach, okay, the last thing we're going to talk about today is approach. Again, airspeed controls,
Airspeed.
pitch controls.
Pitch controls the airspeed.
power,
Power controls the altitude.
rate of descent. Good.
Yeah.
And the point zero moving, the aiming point,
Aiming point.
is always going to be the numbers, okay, for
The
us, okay?
numbers are the
For us,
thing.
okay? So
Yeah.
numbers for us. So we want to center center line far away as soon as
Over here.
possible, so it makes it easier. And then we do our pre-line checks. Do our pre-line check. Primers in and
Primer
lock.
in and lock. this
Master's
master's on.
Makes it
then both, and then
Feels
fuel
good.
check, then lights check,
Let's make
landing
car-
lights on.
Yep.
Then
Yep. And
Yep.
then
engine gauges check,
Carpet on.
carpet on, make sure it's rich,
fuel on.
fuel on,
Brakes
then
test.
brakes test, and
Everything's secure in the back.
and
Shoulders,
shoulders
harness.
and harness and doors locked.
Yes. And you say pre-line check complete.
Pre-line check complete.
Good. So now we can just focus on flying. Okay. When we come over to, when we come near the gas stations or close to the runway, power idle.
Power idle, carpet on.
So heartbeat's already on. Remember pre-line check.
Yeah.
Power idle. We set for 65. Now we look at the point, or point zero movement, the numbers. If the point is moving up, what does it mean?
We would like
We're undershoot it.
Undershoot.
So then we should add 100,
add 100 RPM.
and pitch for 65
Pitch
again. Because what happens when we add power?
It would nose up,
So
so
then
we
you
would
need to add power, pitch down, and trim a little bit down. Good. Let's say it's moving up. It's moving down. Which
we would overshoot, so we would reduce power.
power idle.
Okay.
Okay, and lower the nose.
Lower
lower
the
nose.
nose and trim down.
Trim. Okay, or trim, or just pitch for and then trim
Okay.
accordingly. Okay. If it moves up, okay,
Up, we would undershoot it.
undershoot. So then add
So
100 RPM,
100
and then,
RPM,
and then pitch down,
then
and then look
down.
again. If it keeps
Okay.
moving up, what do?
More 100 RPM.
Add more power. Pitch again. It moves up more. Add more power.
More power.
And then when you get close to the runway, and when you get over the numbers, or over your aiming point,
Yep,
over
like
the point
with
of zero
flare.
movement, we pull power idle.
Power idle.
Cruise
Cruise
attitude.
attitude.
Look at the end of the runway. So confirm power idle. Level out. Look far. Eyes the runway, and the horizon of the runway is going to move up.
Yeah.
As it moves up, you can see on the side that the ground's coming closer and closer and closer. So then you pitch up and hold it.
Okay.
Wait. Look for again. Wait for the ground to start sinking again.
Then pitch up,
Again.
more.
And then pitch up again.
Pitch up,
and then hold it until
hold
you.
it.
And then when you land,
Back.
don't let the nose wheel
Nose
drop. Okay. And then land slowly as the nose wheel falls by itself.
Yeah.
And then you can go back,
Okay.
and then you use rudders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Let's talk about touch and goes. So when we land, right? When we land, touch and goes is gonna be like this. We land.
We land.
We need no flaps, okay?
Yeah.
No flaps. So then when we land, we do immediately fat power.
Full power.
Carpet off. Hold it.
Hold
50
it,
knots.
50 knots
Pitch
and
up.
pitch up.
That's it. Okay. That's how you use touch and goes.
Yes.
If you have flaps, it's gonna be flaps up, power, carpet. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. That's it. Okay.
Got it.
That's basically it. Anything else?
Nothing.
That's it. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. So, yeah. So next flight, I need to talk to Dever about it. See if he wants me to go over the stuff that we missed,
Okay.
or the stuff that is incomplete. Okay. Or he wants me to move on. Okay. So, but we're going to do, of course, spiral dives.
Okay.
We're going to do turning and forward slips. Okay, and we'll talk more about approaches. And then after that, it's going to be circuit. Okay.
Got it.
So I want you to go home and search up circuits and look at the diagrams.
Okay.
So read on circuits. Know what departure leg is. Know what crosswind, downwind, base, and final is. I hear 800 feet. I want you to go on CFS and go to procedures and read it. Go on CZBB, CFS, and read procedures. No. I mean like write down so that you can do it at home.
Okay.
CZBB,
CZBB.
CFS,
CFS.
and go to the procedures where it says PROS.
PROS.
Yeah, in the procedure section, it's going to tell you which is left hand, which is right hand circuits.
Okay.
And then read out the circuits. Okay, runway 25.
Yep,
When we
it's
take
like
off,
this.
when we take off, what way are we turning?
Right.
So then it's right hand.
Right hand circuit.
What way are we turning on runway 13?
1-3 would be this way.
And which way are we turning to go to local east?
So local is would be
Which way is runway 13?
it's this.
Yes, and which way are we taking off? Yes, and
Same.
And which way do we turn?
We would turn towards left towards
Yes, so
bottom.
it's left hand circuit.
Yep.
Okay, so write it down. 25 is right hand.
2-5 right hand circuit
13 is left hand.
and circuit.
And then 07 is left hand.
1-3 is left hand.
07 is left hand.
07 is left hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. 3-1 you would never do circus on 3-1. but if we need to, we'll talk about that. Okay. But going over this.
3-1 would be this one. So it would be.
No, 3-1 is this one. Going that way.
This.
Yeah, offset 1-3.
Okay. Yep. This. Tom.
That's sick. It's my friend.
Oh, great. I applied over here.
Did you? Did they accept you?
No, not yet. Like I met Gary, I guess. Like general manager over here in for Alpha Aviation.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, so let's do. So if you want 4, okay, I'll show you a CFS here. Okay, we'll go together. On a CFS, if it doesn't say right hand, then it's always automatically. Say left hands are always normal. Left hand is always natural. Left hand circuits are always normal. Normal circuits are left hand. Okay. If so, you go here. Let's go CFS. Okay, so here's the CFS of Boundary Bay. You have the airport diagram. We are right here. Okay. We taxi out. We follow apron 1. We go to taxiway Echo. And then we do a run up right here. We go hold short, and we will take off. We take off. Blah 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 blah. We take off. We make it right hand. Okay. So if you go to procedures right here, it says pro. Favor for aircraft within the transponder. Blah blah. Okay. Here it says here. Right. All circuit altitudes are 800 AGL. So 800 feet is our circuit altitude.
Yeah.
And you always turn crosswind at half of the circuit altitude.
Over here it shows ASL.
That's ASL, right?
Yep.
But
AGL.
But when we
set for altimeter, so
it shows the fuel elevation.
Okay.
So the rule of thumb is you always turn halfway.
Yep. So 400
of circuit altitude. So if we are 1,000 feet, then we have
500.
But 800 because of YVR airspace.
Okay.
Normally circuits altitude are left hand. No, normally circuits are left hand and 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Normally, at any airport it will be that.
Mostly.
Okay, but because Boundary Bay is under YVR, it's 800 feet for us, and we turn at 400. That's why it's harder to fly here.
Yep.
Because everything's faster. A lower altitude means faster stuff is happening faster. You get to your altitude faster, you have to turn faster, everything's happening faster. So, age of feet, AGL, write it down for circuits. Right hand is 2531. Right hand 2531. If it doesn't say right hand 1307, then it automatically means left hand.
Left hand.
So left hand 107, you already wrote that. Okay, good. Okay. So that means that if I was drawing this, and this is when it'll be like this.
Yep.
And
it would be right hand, and this would be left.
Okay, that makes sense. So it looks like that.
Yep, makes sense.
Okay. And we're going to talk about it in the future, but let's say you're taking off runway 25, okay? And he tells you, oh, you need to do runway change.
Runway change.
Okay, you're doing 25, but he says, okay, you have to take runway 31 actually to do circus. What they're going to do is they're going to tell you, okay, cross midfield, and join the left downwind, 31.
Okay, got it.
Land, and then you just continue the circuit.
Okay, got it.
So stuff like that, okay? You'll learn that in the future. Let's say you take out, you're doing 1-3 circuit, okay? 1-3. And he's like, oh, it's runway 25 now. You take off.
Over here.
Yeah. So what will you do? Either you go cross and you join the left downwind.
Yeah.
Right downwind 25, or
left.
Or you. No, you would do this. After you take off, you would just join. Or you do this, or you go here and you join the left base, left base 25 to then join again. Yeah, or you go and join a right down. You cross midfield, and you join the right downwind of runway 25.
Like this.
Then you join,
okay, got it.
So there's stuff like that, okay? Or if you take in 07, let's say you're doing 07, you're going that way, right?
Yes.
You're going this way, okay? And he's like, oh, change to runway 13. You can just go here and just go straight in.
Okay.
Okay, and then join a left base, and then 13. Okay. So it's very important. Runway change becomes really easy when you know what the pattern is.
Yeah.
If you know that runway 13 is left hand, and you know 25 is right hand.
Yeah.
it makes it easier for you to like
Yep.
actually think about it.
Okay, got it.
And then in circuits, we do touch and goes. Okay, for solo we do touch and goes, and then we talk about Nordo lights. So write down Nordo lights. I want you to study this beforehand.
What?
Nordo, Nordal,
Nodal.
Do, no Do.
Nodal lights. Okay. Nodal lights.
Yeah, light signals.
Okay.
Search it up. It's basically what happens if your comm failure fails. You can't talk on the radio.
Over
They'll
there.
shoot a gun. And
Yes.
it'll be like,
Okay, got it.
it'll be flashing green. It means clear to land. Okay.
Like I know, but I haven't memorized it.
Yeah.
During P-Star, I did.
Good.
Like,
Okay.
over there.
Sing. Do that. Okay.
Yep.
And then yeah.
Like it means different. Like when we are in air and we're in
exactly.
ground.
So you just study that. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
It's on your kneeboard.
Yep.
Where's your kneeboard? What's in there, right?
It's inside.
It's on your kneeboard.
Yes.
Okay.
On kneeboard there are a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and Northern Lights is on there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can just use that. Okay, so basically, you need to know comm failures, what to do. You need to know runway changes. Okay, and we can set the working landings. Okay.
Emergency procedure.
Yeah. Okay. So first one, you do first solo. We go up and I see if you can fly, and then you drop me off, and then you go and you do it, and then. So you should be able to taxi around and all that, because basically what you do, you taxi here, you drop me off, and then you go back and you take off.
Okay.
And do your circuit, and then the next one you do more circuits alone, and then the third solo you do it from the plane. You start up yourself and you go. Like I don't come in the plane with you.
Okay.
On a third one. On a third one, I don't do it with you, and you do a cold start. That means that you come here, you do your walk around, you get in the plane, you run up checklist, all that, and you go. I don't come with you. Okay?
Okay, got
That's
it.
how it works, okay?
And we would be on a phone or something, I guess.
I'll be on the radio.
Okay.
I'll monitor, I'll watch you, but you'll be by yourself.
Okay.
Okay? And the number one thing about being solo is that know when to overshoot. Know when to overshoot, know when to cancel the landing. Okay? You can always come back around and land. You're not forced to land right away, okay? And they say it's optional to take off, but it's not optional to land. That's what they say. You have the option to take off that day, but you don't have an option to land, because if you want to go home, you have to land.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to get your landings right, your takeoffs right, but most importantly your landings.
Landings.
You can land a plane, you can fly the plane.
Yep.
Okay? So that's it, okay?
Got it.
Alright, any other questions?
No.
So, reveal, spiral dives, 4-step turning slip. Write down some notes on turning stalls. Okay.
Okay.
Write some notes on like if the wing drops left. Oh, if you're taking a right turn.
Everything is recording right now.
Oh,
Afterwards.
perfect. Rewatch it.
Yeah.
And go over everything and the radio calls that we talked about.
Yep.
Okay.
Radio calls are like I have listed that are fine.
Good.
Like on paper, you know.
Yes.
I will
Yes, but I want you to be able to
memorize
it and say it. And it's not even just memorizing. It's knowing what to say.
What to say.
What to say and what to expect if you come to the whole short line. If you're coming back and they tell you a question like keep your speed up, or slow down, or make a right turn 360. If traffic is close to you, they might tell you, Roman uniform Foxtrot for traffic, make a right hand 360. Okay?
Right hand 360.
So then what you do, you can maintain altitude, you make a gentle turn, and you make a one rate turn, so you line up the wing with this line.
Okay.
That will give you a
one rate turn.
And you do that for 360 degrees, and then you continue.
Okay.
Then you
continue.
continue for traffic. Or he may tell you, Roman uniform Foxtrot for traffic, make a left hand 360.
So we would like
make a left hand, yes,
over here,
control.
and we would maintain the altitude like 360,
yes.
and then
because they might ask you that in the circuit.
Yep.
They might ask you random stuff in the circuit. Okay, and then so we'll talk more about circuits and all that in the future. Okay, but I want you to practice your navigation then practice navigation to practice area. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I want you to go on Google Maps. Look at the stuff.
I have on satellite.
Yeah, reference just VTA. Look at stuff. Write down all the frequency, and you need to know Langley's frequency, the Glen Valley's frequency, everything. Okay.
Got it.
And I basically want you to go over everything. Just like start from the bottom. Like I do my walk around. What to do for my walk around? I get in a plane, and how to do the checklist, and then I do the brakes test. I go here, I taxi.
Like right now, I have like few things in memory. Like
good.
Now,
You should know, be able
Yeah.
to know. You should be able to do everything without a checklist by the time you get your license.
Yeah.
Okay, but now we're building repetition.
Yeah.
Repetition. You should know how to do instrument check. You should know how to taxi to runway 25. You should know how to do a run up at runway 13. Where do you do a run up? Where do you taxi from runway 13? What's the difference between runway 13 and 25? What, all that stuff. Okay, you should be able to taxi all the way there. Do your run up. Look at the windsock. You know how to turn the plane around by pulling this all the way back.
Yeah.
Pulling the brake, adding some power.
Yeah.
Straighten out the wheel. Make sure equal pressure. Look at the windsock. Make sure that it's actually nose wheel straight. Aircraft into wind. All that stuff. Okay, you should be able to do it yourself. Okay, and then like, okay, I take off. I make a right hand. It's a courthouse. It's an automall. Make a right hand. Do I know the landmarks? Do I know what to say at 800 feet? Do I know what to say when he says switch on route? And then who's the next frequency? And then on the way to Glen Valley, do I know the Harpo check? Do I know what to do?
Yeah.
And then when I get to Glen Valley, do I know the air exercises I'm doing?
Like I have just listed in my mind after making a right turn and on the highway, like we can do a Harpo check.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
So you just know all that stuff, okay? And basically that's basically it, okay?
Okay.
So you just know, just go home and like think about it, like, okay, that's what I do. Okay, so when I head back, I head over to 264. I make a right hand to 250. I want Langley on my right side. Okay, I want the highway on my right side. I want the water on my left side. I'm facing Automall or courthouse. Okay. Yeah. Basically, yeah. Okay.
Then after Automall we reach near, then we would go our radio call and turn towards Black Spiti. Spiti. Yeah, Black Spiti.
Blacky Spit, or he tells you right hand 3-1 or direct 2-5.
Okay.
Or the Automall arrival for runway 2-5. So that's go to Blacky Spit, direct to Delta Airport, and then straight into 2-5.
Straight into 2-5.
Okay, stuff like that. Okay, starting to get to know the procedures, and then when you come into landing, start with a good approach, pre-land checklist. Rudder controls the heading position, the nose position. This controls our roll. Okay, pitch controls airspeed. Power controls rate of descent. Know all the stuff. Okay, like slow flight. Okay, and then after that, coming to approach, center the center line early. Okay. Pull power idle, set for 65. If the point of zero movement moves up and down, add power, pitch, all that, okay? Yeah. And then when you're coming over the aiming point, low off, power idle, look far. Look far. See the ground coming up. Pitch up, stop the sink. And then the energy's going to die off again. So then the aircraft's going to start sinking again. So pitch up again, stop the sink. And then repeat that until the aircraft lands. Okay. Don't let the nose wheel drop after you land right away, or it's going to be hard. Yeah. Let the nose drop by itself, and then slowly, there we go. Okay. And then, when you land, use your rudders, taxi onto, and then after the whole short line. Yeah. When you are taking off, you are on the opposite side. So the runway's here, that's the active side. Okay. Yeah. The whole short line, and then there's the unactive side. Okay. When you hold short, let's say this is the whole short. Let's say this is the whole short line, the black. Okay. I want to be on the behind the line before to hold short. If I'm landing, I land and I have to come off the active side to make the radio call. Yes. If you are before the active side and you make your radio call, you will get in trouble. And no planes are allowed to land if you're on the active side. Yeah.
Like over here, whole short line is over here like this while we are landing.
Oh, because usually you usually don't come back alpha. That's why.
Okay, got it.
It's because they do.
And mostly over here is like short, like small aircraft, so don't require long.
Yeah, basically, yeah. They will not give a big plane to land runway 31.
Okay, got it.
If there's a plane coming, okay. But yeah, so just know that if you're gonna come off the runway onto the apron, you have to be on the opposite side to make your radio call. Then know what to say. Bay ground. When you're from Foxtrot on Echo or Alpha.
On Echo or Alpha.
Request taxi to apron 1.
Okay.
He's gonna tell you to taxi, blah blah blah, and you say Romeo Foxtrot. And you come back here. You know how to park the plane. You know how to do shutdown. You know how to do the after landing checks. Yeah. Going through the after landing checks should be memorized, and then pull the checklist to confirm. Okay. I want you to start doing that. So I want you to memorize. Okay. Okay. For after landing checklist, I know I need to do this. Do all this, and then pull out the checklist, and then confirm, and then be like, okay, after landing checklist, confirm. Okay. All that stuff. Okay. Just know all that stuff. All right. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right. Let's secure aircraft. pin?
Yep, cabin.
Sucks that we didn't get to fly today, but now you feel more ready, right?
Yeah.
You feel more ready for next flight?
Yep.
That's good, okay? That makes sense?
Makes sense.
Huh? What?
Sir, I
Oh.
think you can keep the tight. I got the tight out.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
tie it
taking a
down.
walk around.
Don't tie it down.
Okay.
You guys go to the east? No. Circuit? It was that. Oh, it was that?
Take out the field cover and everything.
Okay.
You have full field.
Oh,
Yeah.